We got stuck in the elevator.
Yeah, that's what I tell
Not necessarily. We hit.
you. You get stuck with bar.
I know.
That would be, I think so.
Yeah, I'm happy.
You know, I'm just a chairman. If I was sitting on this committee, I'd be offended by, Yeah. We'll be here. All right, we got a form here, looks like, man. Clerk, call the roll.
Senator Barfoot.
Here.
Senator Beasley. Senator Carnley. Senator Chastain. Senator Jones. Senator Kitchens. Senator Livingston.
Present.
Senator Melton.
Here.
Senator Price.
Here.
Senator Singleton. Senator Stewart. Senator Stutz. Senator Williams. Senator Sessions.
Here. All right, we have a quorum, so if you would, please call the first bill.
House Bill 327 by Representative Baker.
Representative Baker, glad to have you here. I think this is a companion bill to Senator Albritton's, correct? Yes, sir.
This is companion to Senator Albritton's bill.
Moved favorable by Senator Melson, second by Senator Barfoot. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Thank you,
Thank you
Mr.
so
Baker.
much, Mr. Chairman, and members of the committee, I love your style. Thank you.
We look at it too much.
Thank you, Representative Baker. I hate you had to leave the floor, to come down here,
Thank you.
but, appreciate you being here. Appreciate you carrying this. This is important piece of legislation for the state.
Thank you so much, I appreciate the committee, thank you.
Thank you. Clerk, call the next bill.
Senate Bill 323 by Senator Price.
All right, we have an amendment for this bill, but Senator Price wants to explain this bill before we, adopt an amendment or anything. So Senator Price, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you for adding this bill to your committee today. What this bill, and I know it looks a little different than what we would see in ag, but it actually, the reason it's here, it actually pertains to an ag center in my district. And they have a USDA grant, loan, excuse me. And we're concerned about that either foreclosure is fixing to happen or either they're going to declare bankruptcy. They receive tax dollars each month through a tobacco tax that Senator Dial did many years ago, and thankful that he did this because it helps quite a few entities within those counties. But what we're asking is, and this has been run up the flagpole with USDA, they're aware that we're doing this, that the money, if one of those two things does happen, that the money will be put in escrow until next year I can come back with a piece of local legislation and reroute the money to the correct entity. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
All right, and we have an amendment. Motion document, Senator Melton, second by Senator Williams. Would you like to explain the amendment?
What the amendment does, the ACCA asked us to add this amendment, and it actually sunsets in January of 2026, and that gives us ample time to get the local piece of legislation through next year.
Got it. All right, motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. The amendment's adopted. Now we're on the bill's amended, as amended. Move favorable, Senator Chastain, second by Senator Barfoot. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you,
Hopefully
committee.
you can remedy a local issue, sir. All right. Call the last bill on the agenda.
House Bill 302 by Representative Hill.
I think Senator Stutz.
I am.
Handling this bill, Senator Stutz.
Let me just briefly explain this bill. Most of you probably know that the school systems in each county were given a 16th section of land in each county a long time ago. what happened is, some of the sections were not equally valued. The intent originally was to allocate this for the school system in the county. In some counties, the 16th section ended up being something that was strip mined. In some counties, it ended up being something that was flooded with a dam or a lake, ended up being underwater, most of it. So what happened then is they reallocated some land in other counties to outside counties to try to make it semi-equal all over the state. Well, Franklin County has owned some 16th section land in Walker and Fayette counties for a long time, and it was not of very much value until Interstate 22 came through. And Interstate 22 came through, and now that property is right on frontage on the interstate. And the Franklin County schools are gaining very little income from it, but would like to sell it. And Walker and Franklin County would like for it to be sold so that they can generate tax revenue off of it. Part of it is an ideal location for businesses along the interstate. And so this is simply allowing Franklin County to sell their land in Walker and Fayette counties, and said all three counties are in agreement on Franklin County can generate some money for their school system, and the other two counties can sell it commercially and have tax revenue generated from it instead of it just being vacant land.
Questions?
Do they have to buy land back to replace the value of the land? I know at home, and I'm just using at our home, they condemned my property and took certain property from me to build a new school, but would not trade me out property that they own that joined me. I didn't know if that was in every county or what, because like I said, I just tried to trade them value for value on land since they were taking mine. You know, really never told me nothing about it. All of a sudden it was in the paper. Because I wouldn't sell it to them, they were just gonna take it, and they did.
Yeah.
Eventually I got settled for it, but got half price of what the value of the land, but by the time
Yeah.
I had to hire lawyers and all, of course, it would've been, I would've made even more. But are they gonna buy new land, or just?
No, they're gonna probably build a school with the money, probably.
Okay.
No, they're not interested in increasing their holdings of land. They're trying to generate the money to probably build a high school in an area of the county that's overgrown the school that's there.
Senator Jones.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm supportive of the bill. I'm just curious, are these still in existence in the vast majority of Alabama counties?
Everywhere.
I mean, you may be seeing Etowah, Cherokee, DeKalb, some other coming.
Yeah,
Just giving you a heads up.
that was my one concern when I seen the bill originally. I'm like, ooh, boy, we maybe opened up a can of worms, but I think this is kind of a unique situation. Down in Mobile, Baldwin County, our county, system owns all their school sections. So I imagine it's just a little bit different. I don't know if we donated any to Wilcox County or not, but, some of those poorer counties around us probably could have benefited. Of course, at that time, whenever this was put into place, none of that down there was very valuable, but it's changed over the years. So, but any other comments or questions? We have a motion.
Motions are favorable.
We'll have a second. Second by Senator Williams. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it. We are adjourned. Thank y'all.